Hello and welcome to the Drunken Spear Tabletop Gaming Podcast. Metheria, a planet made by the Almighty and shaped by his sons. The land and water's vibrant colors make Metheria seem as if it's out of a fairy tale. Raging rivers assist with inland trading, and the moving of goods on the huge sailing ships make their way inland from the sea. In year 1045 AID, Metheria is prized with 6 continents and 7 islands. The largest of them is referred to as the main continent, with 5 kingdoms. The Kolpslav Empire, Kingdom of Edorum, Kingdom of Veselion, Kingdom of Udonica, and the Empire of Obatal. To the east of the main continent, the beautiful raised continent of Eldatheria that harbors all races that worship Eldath. The land of Eldatheria, even more brilliant than the rest of the world, has beautiful gardens that nourish and heal all who believe and eat of its fruits. To the south of Eldatheria, the kingdom of Palorona, who sits as a neutral kingdom that keeps its affairs secret and is not fond of outsiders within her borders. The kingdom is mourning the loss of their king and must choose a successor for the throne, for the queen was unable to bear any sons and has left the kingdom vulnerable. Southeast of Palorona lies the Dragonspine Isles. The islands harbor the Cagthorum Confederacy. The 7 islands are made up of 7 clans: Clan Nursik, Clan Greyheart, Clan Cragjaw, Clan Flinthorn, Clan Hardfoot, Clan Longfall, Clan Goldhelm. The clans fight each other, sinking supply ships and commonly raiding the islands for loot and glory. The Longfall clan has the largest of the 7 islands. The waters surrounding the island are considered a no-sail zone, and to travel here is expensive. The Tymeridian Empire has been known to sail into the waters, destroying the ships of the clans, creating the clans to make a pact with one another, creating the Cagthorum Confederacy. The clans have united, for now, to prevent the Tymeridian Empire from wiping them out. To the northeast lies the Tymeridian Empire. This is a large continent that has housed the Tymeridian Empire since year 1 AID. The Tymeridian Empire believes that only humans should be free in the world, and all other races are abominations and should be cleansed of the earth. All non-humans are enslaved in Tymeridia, and any that break free or are found are usually dealt with by barbaric methods. The Emperor of Tymeridia is said to be insane. Just north of the Tymeridian Empire lies Adrelin. Adrelin belongs to the elves, though these elves do not believe to be a creation of Amara, and have destroyed any elves that claim her as their god. It's said that beings from beyond our world have appeared and taken credit for the creation of all elves and their continent. The atrocities of eradicating an entire religion seem to have gone unnoticed. Any sign of freedom fighters have been lost. There are 4 tribes of elves: the Mythan, Olenara, Thalor, and the Alari, and they have divided Adrelin into 4 parts. To the north of Adrelin lies the Free Republic of Memora. Memora was built by the humans and non-humans that escaped Tymeridia. They fled to be free of the tyranny that is the Tymeridian Empire, establishing a republic so that not just one ruler would make the decisions of the kingdom, it would fall to many. Memora established elections, and the people from each major city and the surrounding areas of said city would elect 3 senators to speak on the behalf of the city's population. Votes would take place, and the majority wins. Corruption has never been seen before in Memora, for that there are people who remember the Tymeridian 30-year war, which started in year 1010 AID and lasted until 1040 AID. Memora was founded in 1008 AID by Ruikk, which is the uncle of the Emperor of Tymeridia. Ruikk passed before the end of the 30-year war. His sacrifice was not in vain. Memora is in its 37th year of construction, and it contains 8 major cities, 4 large towns, and 5 large villages that are existent on a map. However, it's possible to find other towns and villages that are not on the map, for the Republic of Memora is still growing, and all races flock to Memora for the freedoms they inherently have. Your journey begins at the Drunken Spear Tavern in the city of Solaris. The tavern is a multi-level, with the main level being the bar and seating, while upstairs is rooms for rent. Other services are offered in the basement, though to find out, you would have to know the right individuals, for the laws in Memora are strict. We're going to start with Ruikk. You have tracked a bounty to the Drunken Spear Tavern. You are hunting a human with red scales, almost resembling a dragon. He stands about 5 feet 10 inches tall, red hair with amber eyes, roughly 150 pounds in weight. Name? Unknown. You can see such a character over in front of the bar drinking.
I'm just going to take a seat at the table and watch him for now. See what he does.
Take a seat at the table?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Macord, we're going to rewind a little bit for you since this guy's not going to jump your butt right off the get-go. Well, I figured he'd come and tackle you. So, you have been accused of murdering the only woman you cared about. You were in love with her, admired her every chance you had. She did not feel the same about you. Your advances to attempt to woo her failed. She still helped you back on your feet and secured you an apprenticeship at the local stable. One day, on your return home, you walked inside the kitchen to find her laying dead with a kitchen knife sticking out of her chest. The neighbors and her friends all have accused you. As you disappeared into the night, the guards have lost your trail. After days passed, the guard activity slows. You make your way to the tavern to drink and forget the image of the woman you loved lying dead on the floor. Not really concerned with being caught, your life feels as if it's over. As you sit at the bar and drink the image away. All right, so that brings us to Janessa's character, Cadmus. Enlisted in the Memorian army, you are proud to uphold the law and bring foul people to justice. You uphold the Constitution of Memora and have sworn an oath to all enemies, foreign and domestic. You have just been promoted to captain, and your new task from General Gels is to head directly to the Drunken Spear Tavern to force all able-bodied men into service to deflect an incoming Tymeridian invasion. Time is of the essence, and you are urged to hurry. Your orders are to escort the new recruits to Fort Aerith for training. A man comes up to you. Sir, we're ready to move out whenever you are.
Then let us go now.
All right, we have about 7 wagons, and we're headed to where again?
We're heading to the Drunken Spear.
Very well. As they load up into the cart, they take off, the horses calm and trotting through the streets. Eventually, after what seems a while, as you contemplate in your head that, this isn't really what you signed up for. To press gain people, that kind of feels like the country you fled. But you continue with your orders, and you arrive at the tavern. As the guards start to disembark, They start to move around the tavern and secure windows and exits from the outside, looking at above levels and trying to find any below levels. As about 7 of you prepare to go through the doors of the tavern.
I'm going into the tavern. I'm going to look around, see about how many people are inside the tavern.
The tavern is bustling. You have a lot of people. There's mostly men, some women, very few children, but there are some. You can notice them off to the side, maybe eating dinner.
So I'm going to give a roar to announce my presence once everybody turns and looks at me.
All right, let's see. Did he get your attention?
I mean, did I see the guard? If I saw the guards walk in, I would immediately walk over and sit on the stool right next to the person I'm hunting.
Okay, so you two are sitting beside each other.
Yeah, I'd like get up, walk over, and sit down.
Okay, so Dalton, you notice as a orc-looking fella sits right beside you.
Okay.
He's just drinking his troubles away, not paying no attention.
Nope.
So, go ahead and announce your presence.
So after my roar to capture everybody's attention, by order of the Republic of Memora, all able-bodied men are to report to Fort Aerith with the military immediately. Women and children return back to your homes for lockdown and wait for further instructions. Anyone caught outside of the home will be arrested and incarcerated for the possibility of being a spy. This is ordered by the Senate and should not be taken lightly.
As the people start to look a little bit panicked, because they don't understand what's going on, they start to work towards the doors. So it's your job. You kind of funnel them out, and you get the women and what little children were in, then out the door. And all that's left sitting in here are the men. They look scared, angry, and concerned.
Do they all appear to be able-bodied? They're all within a decent age frame.
You have a few that are very old. One has a cane.
So I'm going to go up to the one that has the cane. Sir, follow the women and children.
Okay. He looks at you and says, "Oi, sonny, I'm as good now as I was 50 years ago. I'm going to go with this army and I'm going to kill me a Tymeridian."
Well, you may be as good as able as you was, but you have good eyes. We need you here to keep an eye on the women and children here. If all the men are gone, we need someone left.
"Well, you're going to have to throw me out then. My honor will not be questioned. If the men are going, so am I."
It's not a question of your honor.
And here, I'll drink to that.
"Ah, see? He's got my back. Well, I'll beat you with my cane." And he goes to hit you over the head. For a 10 to hit, this guy is a -7 for his attack roll. You deflect his hit. "Oh, tough guy, huh? Well, you gonna let me go or not?"
If you wish an honorable death, so be it. You either live long enough to see... You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
"Ah, well, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna die a hero, 'cause that's just me." The rest of them, half laughing at what just has transpired. You start to work everyone to the door, and The other guards are there, making a funnel to have them enter the wagons. So as everyone gets into the wagons start to move. Ruikk, you're in the lead wagon, and I'm assuming you followed with no trouble, right?
Yeah, I do want to swipe a bottle of ale from behind the bar and hand it to the old man as we walk out.
Okay. Well, thank you for the ale. Might be my last drink.
You're welcome, old man.
So he takes the ale, and you're actually in the same cart as him. They take the person that you're hunting, and he's in the second cart. Macord, you're in the second cart.
Yep.
Okay. And the captain, you would be in the first cart in the front seat beside your driver.
Okay.
And you're about to embark on to Fort Aerith.